Well, I guess you can hear me. I don't have to type. I think I slept good. I still feel like dung. Whoa. Good riddance to the loud yelling people. Not yet, but I did have the brilliant idea of Googling the stained glass shop. Made the phone ring inside the virtual reality. Chimes are nailing it. For what? Camping?
The woman I love is in a glass box. We sit and talk for hours. When I'm not out kicking around in my handcuffs, I'm a songbird, the songs are ours. A night long ago we picked a flower, we picked a time, we picked a star. So I set out across the rooftops, I still haven't stopped, stay where you are. What I am is on my face, what I see is on my tongue. Got a love I can't replace, oft old or even young. Leaving young. I love is in a glass box, strange locks of space and time. It hurts to hold what you can't touch, but if love is true much, this one is mine. What I am is on my face, what I see is on my tongue. Got a love I can't replace, off to old or leaving young. Leaving young. Leaving young. Leaving young. Leaving young. UFO, what would you do? What if it appeared only to you? Would you let everybody know? Or would you just let it go? What if the alien was a girl? Gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Or would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you see, plain as day. What if the voice of God spoke right to you, right out loud? Would you let everybody know? Would you just let it go? What if God gave you the word? Gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Or would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you heard, plain as day. If you saw a UFO, what would you do? What if it landed right in front of you? Would you let everybody know? Or would you just let it go? What if the alien was a girl? Gave you a message for the world? Would you let everybody know? Or would you just let it go? What if no one would believe? How would it feel to seem insane? Knowing what you saw, plain as day.
Oh, but then you do find a way.
There she is.
Taste in people's mouths. I forgive you for your vision, but I condemn you for your ways. Just to have a conversation seems like a waste. I'll take you as I can the rest of the ways. Hey, how'd you like to spoil another minute? Sit down, come on, let you and I get in it. It's a tiny cup, let's fill it up with me, oh my.
It's story time, come on, let's spin it. People make me drink, each one in different ways. Some for the way they think, some for the way they pray, some for the way they hear a certain sound, some for the way they weigh my heart by the pound. Hey, how'd you like to salvage another minute? Sit down, come on, let you and I get in it. It's a tiny cup, let's fill it up with me, oh my. It's story time, come on, let's spin it. There's a cop on every dime, a sin and a nudge and a wink. Sometimes they're all together, and it's as awkward as you might think. Which one of them is shameless?
Buffalo chicken slices, green shad, and then some Sicilian slices.
That's a thick ass piece of pizza.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the internet here is super slow for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Sorry, it's so janky. There's Chad. But I got coffee. Maybe that'll help the internet.
Yippee! Oh.
Mmm. With this cold, I can eat entire horses.
Kind of weird.
What?
Why can we eat entire horses?
I don't know. Like, ever since I got the cold, all I do is shove my face and stuff. I think the front door might be locked. What's that? I did.
You lock it?
The wind kept blowing it open.
You lock it?
What are those?
Oh,
He's coming around. She's letting you in. Sorry about the janky stream. The internet here is super slow for some reason.
Old girl and the young girl. There she is. There she
She's here.
is. You want one?
What is it?
Garlic knot.
A garlic knot.
It's a knot. A dough.
Freaking sweaty.
You did it.
Where do you have to go?
Down whatever that studios that has the Jersey Mike's case on it. That way.
To there?
You don't know that?
You know where the Bank of America? Holy smoke.
I believe it.
Where's your coffee?
I don't know if I really want a coffee just because I'm trying not to toxify except with the smoking. It's like, which one do I want?
There's a bigger muffin and a coffee cake.
I like that.
And then there's buffalo chicken pizza in here and
Chad just went for a long walk.
Korean.
Dude, that's like fucking 2.5 miles, dude. Yeah, clock that shit. Don't need to go to the Y this day. I felt like such a scumbag. I showed up at the bank. I'm like all sweaty. Like, looked like I just robbed the other one or something. I'm like, hi. Oh, it's my mask hanging out. Sorry. Give me all your money.
I figured I'd be back before you even thought about getting out of bed.
You know,
I'm not that good of a sleeper.
and I wake up when my lungs fill up with mucus and I have to spit it out. That's my natural alarm clock.
Oh, there's a Diet Coke and Coke Zero in there for you too.
A what and a what?
Coke Zero?
You don't know about this stuff? Comes in the black.
Oh.
It's a Coke for losers. Coke Zero. People have zero self-esteem. Drink this stuff.
Spicy.
The pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I like it. How it has like the grips on it. Don't drop yours. I'm cool. It's like indented for my hand and got grip tape on it. Serious drinkers. It's like a football or something.
This droid is the worst.
Why?
You didn't give me any warning it was about to die either.
No, I heard it
When?
twice.
I didn't hear it. I was sitting right there. You heard
There's
it
a
on-
hearing aid clinic.
You
I
weren't
walked
sitting
by
right
it.
there when it made the noise.
Oh,
Oh, really?
I smoked a cigarette in front of it.
So I was just sitting here and had the stream on, and I'd hear it
And then you
blink and
picked up.
click over on the
Off.
thing and be like, "Oh, she's not there."
Turning off. How was your
You should
day?
have called me and told me everything
I
died.
called you on what? Your phone that doesn't work?
On the Bitsy Glass sign.
Yeah, I didn't want to call that again.
Why?
That was my one lifeline.
Oh,
I
you
won't
called it
bother
on the
Jason.
Did you call about the coffee on the hotline? You called their coffee
I
hotline?
googled stained glass, Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
Oh my god.
Yep. And then the next thing you know, I heard the phone ringing inside the webcast, inside the show.
I gotta. Yeah, that's a weird thing. Somebody didn't log in, like couldn't log in, so they were texting questions. Then it was their first time watching, and they were like, "Oh, it's so funny, you know. I text you, and then you would look at your phone." Well, duh.
Mm-hmm.
We're like fucking lab rats. Is that a pellet?
P.S. Felonious Monk says a mucus alarm clock is frickin' vile.
Dude, you don't gotta sleep with me, bro. Unless you want to. I'm a lab
You don't
rat.
gotta.
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is.
I'm a lab rat.
Maybe it's in the car somewhere.
You're missing your phone?
Maybe in the car somewhere. But the car is fucking trash. I'm gonna take everything out of there. See this?
Let's go. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I think right now the internet here is super slow.
Yeah, Jason said he couldn't get on the computer because internet goes downstairs computer.
Because of this.
No, I mean I think that's his theory, but I don't think that's all that's going on. It's funny because his internet went down last night, and we both had the same thing, but he was like trying to get on downstairs, and I was trying to get on upstairs. And I was like, oh shit, their internet's messed up. So I was going down to fix it or to ask about it. He was coming upstairs to ask me why his internet was all janky.
You know, hallway meeting.
Yeah. So as soon as his didn't work, he's like, I know in his brain, he's like, they're screwing up my internet.
Damn hippies. Damn hippies.
They're freeloading my internet.
I don't think I coughed that bad.
Don't you know why? I know the stream. That's exactly right. The stream was fine last time we were here. Everything worked smooth, and
I think they did something so we don't post up. Run the rest of the time
Right.
out, run the clock out here.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
We'll gotta stay to fix it.
He's squeezing the inline cable like a water hose.
Right. Right.
It's probably the weather.
I'm sure some towers are down or something.
Just those damn tornadoes that keep whipping through whenever the fuck they feel like.
Wherever the fuck we are. Dude, I walked by a bagel place and almost sucked me
Delicious
in. Maybe, yeah.
That was
Might have
good.
been that.
Across from the park.
Across from the park.
There's a
That's
super
shit,
bug
yeah.
in Europe.
Like a virus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, poor
man. Where's it
Europe.
raining frogs?
Never seen before. An outbreak, highly infectious and toxic, resistant to antibiotics, shuts down kidneys, destroys liver.
Man,
Throw this up on Facebook. We're
I
canceling
thought
the
they were
rest of our
talking
year
about
updates.
like a viral bug.
They've been talking about it for days. It's like in vegetables and stuff.
Oh right, the E. coli.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it started with the cucumbers.
There's
or
some
something?
new deal.
Yeah, we're canceling the rest of our year updates.
Mm.
Done. Can't handle it
Good, yeah.
because all we eat is cucumbers. No kids and no Europeans at the fiascos from here on out. Done.
It was a really interesting conversation the other night in Brooklyn.
Which one?
With the girls outside.
About?
I mean, not necessarily the conversation that was interesting, just like the back and forth and like the vocabulary of them. Whole thing. Oh, they was talking about being a mother and the strollers and
Right.
Who was a mother?
the blonde chick. The Australian or something.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then you couldn't figure out if her accent was dwindling towards the end there.
Oh,
It
really?
was like, because she had this really thick accent at first, and then like, the more I listened to her, maybe it just became less noticeable the more I listened to her, but the more I listened to her, it was like, where'd that accent go?
Maybe she wasn't even really a mother. Maybe it was a farce.
There are a lot of actresses in New York.
see what we can do here.
Well, here's some of this.
This one? How do you
There's the
recommend?
buffalo chicken, and I got you guys the sirloin too.
Which?
Those are the sirloin slices in there. Some garlic knives.
I can smell the spice on this thing. It definitely cuts through.
I'm gonna go sit on a couch and watch TV. I'm kind of cranky today. I don't know why.
Maybe you want some coffee?
No.
Are you having your moon?
Maybe. I don't know.
Having your moon.
Who's our hero today? Who's the hero of the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again show today?
Who? Who is?
Is it Chad? Always has to be one of us that's the hero. We can't all three check out.
Well, I was wearing my Speedo on the outside of my jeans last night. Oh, it is spicy.
Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go try to restart the internet. Oh, that could be me
You're the hero?
if I fix the web.
Oh my god, all right.
Let's see.
Well, put your cape on and go down there.
He's withholding his nomination until further situations develop.
We should do a competition today. Who's going to end up the hero?
Right,
It's such an exciting day on the cast.
right.
I'll try and one-up each other.
Alright, it's on.
Dude, there's a picture of me from Dave Van on the Fish Facebook page.
Nice. I think I saw that one.
I didn't see it.
Standing next to Billy?
I guess they have like 10 Facebook pages. I couldn't get the link on my phone. Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. The seatbelt. Oh,
Jesus.
the seatbelt. Okay, the seatbelt rule for New York.
Bunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you read? You just read
Yeah.
that? It's fucking funny as shit.
It's going to be New York checkpoints around mountain jams for seatbelts. It's a little thing. The acronym for it is Bunny. Buckle up,
New York.
New York.
Yeah, but it should be BUNY.
But what's the other N for?
Nothing. That's the stupidest acronym ever. Buckle up now, New York.
Right.
I mean, come on. How hard is it?
Right.
Really? Oh, you gotta contact the official acronym maker.
All right, this just in from London. A super toxic bug is causing the frightening food poisoning outbreak that has sickened at least 1,600 people and killed 18, researchers and global health officials said Thursday. The new E. coli strain that is believed to have contaminated salad vegetables was analyzed by Chinese and German scientists. It contains several genes that cause antibiotic resistance and is similar to a strain that causes serious diarrhea and is found in Central African Republic. According to a statement from the Shenzhen, China-based laboratory, those scientists were working together with University Medical Center Hamburg. This is a unique strain that has never been isolated from patients before, Hilda Cruz, a food safety expert at the World Health Organization, told the Associated Press. The new strain has, quote, various characteristics that make it more virulent and toxin-producing than many E. coli strains people naturally carry in their intestines. Preliminary genetic sequencing suggests the strain is a never-before-seen combination of two different E. coli bacteria with aggressive genes that could explain why the outbreak appears to be so massive and dangerous.
Whoa.
Right. K. Kristen says they say seatbelts, but they mean drugs.
Right.
Yeah, that's the very idea that we need law enforcement going around making sure we're wearing our seatbelts is one of the most juvenile, authoritarian discrepancies of all time. But we just let that shit slide right by the radar with nary a fuss. It's for the children. Hey, my tax dollars have to clean your brains up off the sidewalk. Yeah, your tax dollars have to keep me in jail for fucking 10 years, too.
Right. Better I die. And get it.
Well, get it over with. Scoop my brains up.
$30 to scrape me
Right.
up. It costs like $500,000 to keep me in prison. So don't make me wear a seatbelt, fucker.
They should be more concerned about people being violent towards other people, period. That's it. That's all they should worry about.
Right. By the way, we both agree on this, so he doesn't get any hero points.
I said it.
He was reading my cue cards. Big cue cards with highlighted portions, underlines, footnotes, everything that you need on a good cue card. The dude said, Jeremy in New York, it was totally cool. He said, if we make it there by 3, then we can do the diamond mine.
Right.
I really want to do that.
Okay.
It's I believe 5 hours. What's the city?
Fairfield?
Is it Fairfield?
That's where the fiasco is.
Oh, by the way, if the car breaks down, it's 3 days and 4 hours walking.
There will be points. There will be no points one way or the other for political opinions. Oh, come on.
Really?
Political opinions. You make that sound insignificant.
Maybe for a hero. Politics are useless on heroes. They do what they want.
I don't even think that was a political opinion.
By the way, I don't even wear a seatbelt. I'm such a goddamn hero. I'm made of steel.
What makes something a political opinion? They are not subjective.
Well, maybe they are subjective depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah, I guess it depends on who you're talking to.
Right. Over dinner, they're totally subjective. Here, I think they're given.
What makes something a political opinion versus a philosophical stance?
I think it's the same thing.
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, it is. It's
So our prisons are full of people that are there because of people's political opinions.
Yeah. Well, for sure.
There are people dying and being punished all over the world for political opinions.
Oh, I mean, that's 100% for sure.
He says heroism cuts across all political strata. Politics is tied to law and rights.
Yes.
Hmm.
Man, you should have seen me on my walk. I leapt over 4 of the tallest buildings in one bound. Yep. And they looked at me funny when I couldn't find the door to the bank, so I just walked through the wall. They thought I was going to rob it. But instead, I didn't. I'd like to make a deposit, please.
Heroism cuts across all political strata. So if we want to get any points on our hero mission.
Well, yeah, you know, because a hero isn't responding to political stuff. A hero is responding to innate right and wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody who's gonna do harm to somebody in some way, intentionally.
Right. But I mean,
It
what about all the people that are being done harm to based on political opinions? It's done.
right.
It's
So
insignificant.
Superman should break into. Okay, if you break into a prison,
If I free the inmates,
if you freed the right ones, not just all of them,
everybody in there for nonviolent crime.
then you could be winning.
Right.
I mean, you better get on it. That's
Okay.
a plan to hatch in a day from a port in New Jersey.
I'm on it.
Got to cut the stream. Got to figure out where all the prisons are, guys. The internet's slow. I'll try and get on it. And by the way,
the only way I want to object is that I think too many people are convinced that there's nothing heroic about stating their truth. You can say that politics are subjective, so that sort of implies that there's no truth. That bothers me.
Say it again. Politics are objective.
If politics are subjective, it's sort of implying that there's no truth. It's just sort of like you have your belief, I have my belief.
But something heroic would be an act of doing something about it
But I think
versus just stating it. Because
Right.
somebody's never... I don't think you've ever seen a debate between somebody like, for example, you say don't wear seatbelts. I say seatbelts. You list your arguments and I go, huh, you're right.
right.
You know what I mean? Like as in some sort of like official forum. There's never been somebody in a debate that was like, you're right. You get the presidency.
Right.
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like nobody's ever done that. But a true hero would hear that, hear your point of view, and say, "Oh yeah, you're right." So that could be heroic
Right.
in some sort of way.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Just riffing over here. Haven't had the coffee, but I did save pollution right now. By the way, I don't have 3G here. I helped 14 old ladies across the street. Just so you know.
Apparently.
Apparently, dude.
Chad's claiming to have helped 14 old ladies across the street. 14 different ones.
Different ones.
Different streets.
Yeah, they were like 28. They were old. Maybe it should be. I think the contest should be whoever can rise up above the miasma.
Without some kind of
that
video
we're in.
proof, no hero points will be awarded.
That's not true.
I'm tweeting this contest.
Dude, hold on. I think that's garbage. A true hero doesn't ask for credit, so I'm immediately discounting from the contest. A true hero works in the shadows. Spider-Man, Superman, they all work under the guise of some hero, and they're real people who don't get credit. Now, I didn't say superhero because Spider-Man is not a... Oh, no, Spider-Man is a superhero. Batman also works in the shadows, but he's not a superhero. Was that Sprots I was having that discussion with?
I don't remember.
You remember it, though?
Mm-hmm.
Got kind of heated.
Right.
A little bit. And then they never came back on, whoever it was. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm not acknowledging him at all. He ruined Hippie Fiasco and the reputation.
Ugh.
Oh man, last night it was Ask Chat Anything, and somebody said they were gonna. Oh my God, somebody referenced that thing on your Facebook. It was like, I was gonna introduce you guys to somebody, and then I was embarrassed. And then Love and Larry got hold of it.
What's that?
The thing on your Facebook.
What about it?
Somebody referenced that in a question to me.
What'd they say?
Think about that, I can't remember. It's hurting, dude.
What'd they say?
They made a joke about it and said that they were like, well, I was gonna while you were at Fish, I was gonna introduce you to kings or presidents, some authoritative figure, and I was too embarrassed. I felt weird and felt like you'd embarrass me, and so I did it, or something like that. And I was just like, dude,
Who was it? Love and Larry?
it was. Who was that last night on there that said that? Do you guys remember? Okay, Kristen, what's heroic? A bicycle. I'm gonna talk. I mean, isn't the bicyclist without a helmet the same thing as wearing a seatbelt in the car? Because what we're talking about is Darwinism. If you break it down, it's natural selection. To put a warning label on a lawnmower that says "Don't put your face on the spinning blades," right there, that's fucking with natural selection, isn't it? But what it really boils down to is our legal system, and the fact that because my wife was so stupid that she jammed her face into a blender, she can sue the blender company. It's all about the legal system. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking retarded.
Avoiding litigation.
Right, and the reason with the seatbelts is because if we crash and you die and you weren't wearing your seatbelt, you can sue me You know what I mean? It's
Right.
all like that. And now there is at one point does this matter, and probably doesn't. But now I'm gonna feel terrible for the rest of my life because I killed. You take legal system out of it. I killed a human because I hit a bicyclist and they bashed their head on the ground, or they flew through the window of a car. Now I'm forever stained with the vision of that. You know, I mean, that sucks.
Right.
You know, because you were negligent and didn't use every precaution possible. I mean, you know, I do see that, but, you know, is that a legal thing? Do they need to make a law and spend millions of dollars setting up checkpoints? You know, I don't know. But,
Right.
you know, I mean, because I hope that I would have enough, like, if that happened to me, I hope that I would have enough consciousness to say to myself, okay, well, I mean, there was an accident and the person didn't take precautions and that's what killed them. You know, personally, I hope I would be able to do that.
Right.
You know, it's not like I was driving shit-faced and ran over a family.
Right.
You know, and they didn't have helmets while they were walking in the streets, so, you know, whatever. You would think lawyers would be against seatbelts. That's a good point. Or lawnmowers. Or blenders. Good point, F Monk. I'm a lawyer. I support no seatbelts. Bring on the blenders without labels.
Is the internet any better? I haven't played with it yet, but is it any smoother? I guess I just answered my own question trying to open this web page. All right, let's go look at it.
Let me put on my mask. I'll be back.
Dun, ta-da!
Crucifix related.